why I don't use WordPress for sales funnel and use this instead. Okay, so this is system.io, and basically this is an all-in-one marketing platform, and I will tell you why I think this is pretty insane. And one very important thing why that you need to know why you might want to go or might not want to go with this software. But first of all, let me just show you really quick. What this allows you to do is it allows you to create sales funnels. So basically, as you can see, this replaces ClickFunnels, Kartra, Kajabi, Lead Pages, and I'll show you some of the back end later on as well. But also, aside from that, you can send out marketing emails. So this replaces all the marketing email software such as MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, so on and so forth. You can build a website, so replacement for WordPress, again, Kartra, Kajabi, Wix, all of those. By the way, I created a blueprint for the best business model out there, so check the description. You can manage your affiliates. This is again replacing ClickFunnels, First Promoter, and all of these other different softwares. Host online courses instead of like Teachable, Podium, and Kific. You can automate your marketing. Again, I'll show you some of this a bit later. This replaces ClickFunnels, Kartra, all of these different sales funnel builders. So basically you have all of these different tools and actually even more within one specific tool. And as you can see here, this is one of the things why this is really crazy software, because you have the funnel builder, which usually they are around, I would say, $97 a month. There are different options out there, and actually I have a comparison of all of the best sales funnel builders, so I will leave a link for that. Check that out if you want. And even for this, actually I have special promotion and some bonuses, so check out. I will leave all of the links. By the way, I have created a document of 50 best growth hacks used by the biggest marketers out there. Check the link below. For email marketing software, that's going well. That starts from at least $20 a month. Obviously depends on how many subscribers you have. Online course builder, usually if you want the most advanced, you're going to pay at least 99 bucks a month. That's fair enough. Affiliate program, kind of the same thing. Well, sort of depends, because sometimes they are included within these, I would say, if I'm being completely honest. Video hosting, again, this kind of depends. Some of these platforms allow you to. So basically it says you save up at least $320, which I don't know if it's necessarily the case, because as I said, some of these things I feel like they might come together unless, well, it kind of depends how you build out your funnel. But if you look at the pricing in general at all of these different plans, if we go, actually even if you just go monthly, why it's really crazy is because they have completely free plan. And I don't know any other software that has as many, because there are some softwares that are completely free and they might be better for like a very specific case if that's what you're looking for, and I will leave some of the recommendations. But this is, I would say, I think the software that has the most different tools that you will find within one single software that has completely free plan. And with free plan, it's actually not even that bad. You get 2,000 contacts, unlimited emails, 3 sales funnels, 15 steps, so on and so forth. You can see you actually don't really have many limitations. You can see all of these different things that you can do. You can even have a community, a bunch of different stuff. I would say a couple of things that you might want to take into consideration is that with automation, you can only create one rule, and with workflows you can only have one workflow. So this is maybe a tad bit limiting. However, at the same time, this is on a completely free plan, so you really can't be complaining about this. You even have really crazy features like one-click upsell, order bumps, A/B testing, coupon codes, and actually one thing that is really useful, let me see if they have it here, you can run your own affiliate program. That's included in the free plan. Usually that's on sales funnel builders and all of these softwares, that's usually on the most advanced plan. And here, all of this is in the free plan, which is absolutely crazy. And if you want a little bit more, as you can see, the startup is only $27 a month, which is honestly insanely cheap. It's actually way cheaper than, let's say, because you get 5,000 contacts. That's actually cheaper than just an email marketing software. And here you get all of these other functionalities as well. Then you have the webinar for $47 and unlimited for $100, which is absolutely crazy that you get all of this for just $100. And this is, by the way, monthly. So if you go annually, you save 30%. And as you can see, well, they do it per year, but basically you're saving 30% on all of this stuff. Okay, so just to show you real quick, this is the funnel builder, the back end. And in here, as you can see, it's actually really advanced. Again, I will leave a link on comparing all of the different funnel softwares, but basically you can create all of these different steps like sales pages. You can have, well, actually, let me just show you. You have all of the steps right here. You have the squeeze pages, inline forms, thank you pages. Within the sales, you have your upsells, downsells, you have webinar registrations, info pages, so on and so forth. So basically everything that you would need. And as you can see, you have automation rules, you have A/B testing, stats, leads, sales, so on and so forth. So it's really honestly a very advanced sales funnel. I would actually have a tutorial how to set up a sales funnel with systems, so I will leave a link for that, but it's actually pretty simple user interface. So this is one of the nice things about the software as well, is that you have this basically visual builder of your automations, so you can set up all of the different steps. So let's say someone subscribed to your squeeze page, then you're going to send them the first email. Did the person open or didn't open the email? Okay, if they did, you're sending them to this campaign. If not, you wait for 1 day, maybe you send like another email, so on and so forth. And you can basically be adding all of these different actions, decisions, delays, create all of these visual automations that make it very easy to do your marketing. You also have different automation rules. So here you can set up different triggers and you can choose from all of these different types. They have quite a few different ones. Let's say registration for webinar, enrollment into course, but there's also just like a new sale, canceled sale, even opened email, link clicked. So you can see you get fairly advanced. And you set up here basically, okay, you can choose, what kind of funnel it is, the funnel different steps, and then you choose what kind of action. So let's say here it was basically, okay, someone went to my funnel where I was trying to sell, let's say like an Instagram template. They got to the thank you page, meaning they purchased it. And in that case, I'm going to automatically be sending them out Instagram template email. When it comes to actual emails, because emails is such an important part of a business, as I said, this software includes emails, and as you can see, you have your subject line, preview, your body, all of that kind of good stuff. I will say that with emails, you can definitely send out emails and it all works fine and everything. However, if I open up the visual builder now, as you can see, these are the different content blocks that I can add, and these are the different layouts that I can add. And basically, I can customize some of this stuff. And it does provide all of the main features, but if I'm being completely honest, it's not going to be as advanced as a proper email marketing tool, because a proper email marketing tool actually costs the same amount of money as this software or even more. However, I do think that it's worth paying that extra money. So actually, I do use a separate email marketing tool with sales funnel builders. And actually, well, I'm going to mention that later, how exactly you go about integrating this. So let me just quickly also show you how the page builder looks like. So this is actually for if you're creating, let's say, a course or something like that. The website builder is pretty much the same. You have all of your different elements. So it's pretty simple. It's just drag and drop type of structure. And as you can see, you have the different columns for media, social, and some of the other things. So not an insane amount of elements, but a fairly good amount. and then you have the different blocks that you can choose from as well. So these are sort of like the pre-made blocks that make it a little bit easier, and you can get some templates. And by the way, I will leave some links how to get some templates for you to set it up really quick and make it look very well. And this is what it looks like. So basically you can customize all of the different text, images, so on and so forth. So just to quickly show you as well, if you go to the dashboard, basically here you have your main dashboard, all of those kind of things. You also have a marketplace. So basically in here, you can add your own offer and you can have other people to promote it, which is pretty cool. And you can actually promote other people's offers as well. And another thing as well, you have your newsletters, your campaigns, all of the statistics. And when it comes to automations, as I showed, rules, workflows. And when it comes to products, you have your physical products, you have orders. Well, this is your orders that you had, coupon codes, courses, and you can even create communities. So they have all of these different features. And again, when it comes to courses and communities, you have all of the basic stuff that you will need, and it all works great. However, obviously, if I go to a community, for example, it's not maybe as beautiful and as advanced as some of the other softwares, but once again, you're paying just a fraction of a cost what you would pay for other tools. So the really important thing that I mentioned before is that system, basically they are all in one tool for creating an online business. And that means that they don't really have any integration. So if I want to integrate, for example, with different newsletter platforms, they don't have all of that stuff. So what you need to do is because what I mentioned as well is within emails, for me personally, I like to create very specific emails that if I manage to increase that conversion rate just a little bit, it's going to make a huge difference within my business. So it's worth for me to invest more money. And you will need to use a third-party tool. Basically, with third-party tool, you will be able to connect any other software that you want to use with systems, so that becomes not a problem anymore. And I will leave the tool that I'm exactly talking about.